Hey, what is up everyone? In today's video I want to talk about how there's just too many world events in Sea of Thieves now. So the reason I started thinking about this topic is when they announced that Flameheart would be retreating, and we all kind of took that to assume that the Flameheart ghost ship event was going away. And that just made me think about all the world events in Sea of Thieves and how a lot of them just people don't do at all. And I think I have a good way to fix it. The key to fixing this is going back to basics. Back when the game launched, the only world event we had was Skeleton Forts and the Kraken. Krakens and Megalodons I don't really count as world events though too much. I just kind of think of them as like naturally spawning things, similar to like how you'll have skeleton ships pop up on you. I don't really count those as world events. So let's just focus on like the big things that you go and do. It could be whatever, like whether it's a fort or the Ashen Winds, whether it's even the Flameheart event. Let's talk about it. So here's my thought. Ashen Winds and the Flameheart Ghost Ship event, don't put them in the rotation anymore. Take them out. Make the Flameheart Ghost Ship event as like a top tier voyage that you can unlock. Say maybe if you reach level 50 in Order of Souls, maybe if you want to make it even higher so that there's like a reward for making it to 75 or something. I think 50 is still fine, but there is nothing at 75, which would be nice to have something at that level. Ashen Lords I think could be the same thing. Make a new voyage type that just makes it spawn, and it would basically be like the world event, but it only is player activated. This would let it be so that that could be active while maybe a Skeleton Fort's active. Speaking of Skeleton Forts, I think the only world events we should have are regular Skeleton Forts, which I think if they were going to make all these changes, beef up the amount of reward you get for the regular Skeleton Fort, and then we'll also have the Fort of Fortune. And I think the Fort of Fortune, the amount of reward you get is fine how it is. I think the Skeleton Fort, the regular one, could just have a little bit more. Maybe throw in like a Chest of Ancient Tribute or something. Doesn't have to be much, just a little bit more. Forts are really the only world events I see people still doing. I actually do see people do the Flameheart Ghost Ship event sometimes, and I'm surprised that out of all the world events, that's the one they want to get rid of first, but I'm fine with it. I think you should keep that as a voyage though. The other world events that we have the Skeleton Ship world event where the fleet is going on and stuff. I find that just to be more of a nuisance, and I never see anyone actually going out and doing it. It's really only designed for people that are like in a galleon that's like a well crew that knows what they're doing. If you're in a smaller ship, it's almost impossible to do because you'll have like two galleons forming on both sides of you, and you just don't have enough ability to take both of them out unless you're basically hitting every shot perfectly. It's not impossible. I've done it before in a sloop with my friend, but it's not fun, and I've never seen anyone do it if I'm being honest. So you could make that another voyage, or you could just, not have it anymore, because I don't think anyone would really miss it if it was gone. I think the ghost ships voyages have kind of replaced that, and you'd still have your regular skeleton ships sailing around the world. One idea though, if they wanted to make a new world event that would be kind of cool, similar to it, is instead of having just an area where the fleet's active, just have like a couple of skeleton ships all together in like formation, just like sailing around the map, and if you get close to them, they'll start attacking you. I think that'd be a lot cooler, and if you saw that coming towards you, it would be kind of scary, and I think it would be a very fun experience. That's just a random thought. It doesn't really help my case for this video, but that would be pretty cool. My thing is, I have so many times where I'll hop in the game and we'll see Ashen Winds active, or we'll see the Flameheart event active, and we're just like, no, we're good. If world events were more special and more engaging, I feel like more players would be doing it, and it would make it a good reason to go for it again. Having so many different world events going on just kind of makes them not as important, if that makes sense. Like, oh, Flameheart's active again, we can just go and do that another time. It doesn't really matter, we don't need to do that right now. I remember back in the day, seeing a skeleton fort was rare, and it was basically like, hey, you have to go do this right now, like everyone in the server is going to do this. That's where I would love to see Sea of Thieves get back to. And that's why I think we need to start removing some of these world events. You can keep them, I mean, they're content. I don't want to get rid of content. Make them voyages, make them player activated, so that people that want to do it can still do it. But make the skeleton forts, make those the premier world event. And then in the future, you can still introduce more world events, and then you can see how they do if they're really popular. Keep them around. If people aren't doing them when they're active, go ahead and turn into a voyage. So those are my thoughts. I want to make a quick video talking about it. I thought this was an interesting topic, and maybe we'll see more changes like this in the future. Maybe it won't just be the Flameheart Ghost Ship event. Maybe Ashen Winds will be the next to go. Maybe even the Skeleton Fleet will go. I'd love to hear what y'all's thoughts are in the comments below, and let me know if you agree with this. Do you think there's too many world events? Do you think maybe we should limit them and turn some of them into just voyages? Or should we just get rid of them altogether? I'm very curious to know what y'all think. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. But until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.